Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki, bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. 1 second, guys. I need to reposition myself. That is better. Thank you guys for joining me. I decided to jump on here tonight. To knock out some trending topics. Before we get into today's content, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button so that you can be notified when I update content to my channel. And please share my content on your different social media platforms via text, share with a friend. Please help your girl out, all right? And we are finally monetized. So thank you to all my subs that supported me. Hey, Nikwa. Hey, sister. What's going on? What's happening? I hope you are having a wonderful evening. We're going to get into some trending topics. It's a real serious story trending about a young mother who basically allowed her child to get traumatized live on Bigo. Okay, we're going to get into that. Also, we're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, thank you so much, Nika. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, that makes my heart warm up. We worked hard for this. All right. Also, what's some other trending topics I'm gonna get into? A little update on Jaguar. Now, I don't talk about Jag too heavy because I'm just kind of like enjoying the break. But from what I can see is going on, the girls hair flip. Okay, they started a GoFundMe and all like that, but then they tried to push it off on Tokyo Tony to bail her out. Can I tell y'all something? And trust me, Tokyo Tony is not my favorite person in the world, but she kept it real with Jag. She kept it real with Jag all along the way. Even when Jag was saying that she was in a abusive situation with Goomba and everything, Tokyo was like, you need to leave him. And if you go back, it's on you, sis. She was keeping it real with her. Okay. Even when she felt like everybody was turning on her, Jag, Tokyo Tony, like, get off the internet. Stay away from them people. Okay. So then now we want to put everything on Tokyo Tony to bail Jag out. But y'all was around here talking about, hey friend, why don't y'all do it yourselves? Yes, and that's what I want to get into. 1 second, guys. So that's what's going on. So Tokyo Tony did try to contact the Bells bondsman and everything, and they won't let Jag out. Number one, she's homeless, so she needs an address. Number two, they're saying she's a high flight risk. But they have 51 fit. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for joining. I got my first member. Yay! Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all the support. So now the latest is they basically put a hold on Jag. Like, she has to get a mental evaluation in order to see if she can assist in her defense, basically. And that comes with, like, I think a 2-year sentence in itself. Yes, you my number one. Yes. I love it. I love it. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a longer break. So I'm enjoying the break, but most of all, you guys, this is the only way I feel like she will get some type of help. All right, because let's go back down memory lane. She had several opportunities to get help. She was admitted in the hospital, and as soon as she was released, she was back to the good old shenanigans again. Okay, Jag had a lot of opportunities. Jag is in jail only because one person, Jag. All right, let's be clear. She jumped bail. She jumped bail. She committed those crimes. She ran up in that mayor's office and demanded and made all type of threats and things like that. She is where she needs to be as far as I'm concerned, because this is the only way she's going to get some type of help or some type of stabling with her moods. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Shady. Yes, this is a good thing you came over. Yes, thank you all for joining me. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We have gotten our first member. We also get, so for those of you who don't know, we are finally monetized over here, and I'm just so excited, and I couldn't have did it without y'all. So I appreciate all y'all supporting, and I got my first super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, all is appreciated because all these things help my channel to grow. So let me know in the chat, Naughty Crew, how y'all feel about this new update with Jag, with her being held on a 5150. I think this is what needs to be done. I think this is what needs to be done. Because she wasn't, hey Shayna, thank you so much. She wasn't gonna do it on her own. She just was not. Hey Deborah. So that's my update on Jag. You know, we just touch on it a little bit here. But if you ask me, Tokyo Tony has been honest with her all along. All right. And I don't think it's Tokyo's responsibility to bail her out. I really do not feel that way. Okay, Jag got herself in this situation. She got to get herself out. And Tokyo made a good point. What happened to your $45 million? She said it. She was like, you told me you had $45 million. So, like, I don't think you need any money or anything like that. Like, and those are facts. All right. Tokyo's being the best friend she could be. Ultimately, she suggested that if anything, Cash App Sam, all right? Or but Tokyo says she'll sustain Jaguar, like sending her money on her books and stuff like that. But Jaguar is talking out the back of her neck because she listening to the wrong people. So y'all gotta go over to Sean Davy Way to hear her call from today. But she basically like turning on Tokyo, and I think it's because of the influence of SDW or whatever, because him and Tokyo are battling or whatever. But now Jag is talking like, oh, she stole money from me, Goomba stole money from me, or whatever. And I'm just like, everybody can't be stealing from you, Jag. How all these people got access to your money? And to be quite honest, Tokyo was doing her own thing. She was meeting up with China and signing up with Zeus Network, making money moves. And she said it. She was like, I didn't gain anything from hanging with Jag or whatever. I didn't gain anything or whatever. So she got her Zeus deal because of China. Yay! The members are lining up. So now I got to plan a members only live. Woo! What are some suggestions that y'all want for members only live? Like, we could talk about a lot. We could talk about deep topics. We could talk mental health. We could talk about whatever on our members only. Thank you guys for supporting. I love my Naughty Crew because, like, we're about the talking about the facts over here, okay? We look at all sides and we make our assessment. So now the girls, hair flip, they're trying to drag Tokyo Tony, but Tokyo Tony don't care. Bottom line, Tokyo Tony does not care. Thank you. Back to I love me a good old pair of bamboo earrings, okay? I'm trying to save up for my pair. LL Cool J's wife has a phenomenal bamboo earring line in its design. It has like a little base here, so it doesn't stretch out, your earring hole. But Mary has been rocking them on Ghost, and I love them. She got all different styles: the triangles, the circles, the ovals, you name it, she got it. I'm gonna get me a pair. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So all overall, I don't think any money should be sent to Sam. I think Sam is okay as long as he's with his dad. Um, and Jag may need to get a job while she's locked up, okay? Seriously, to support herself. How come every time something happens to Jag, she's looking for the world to donate $1? Like, over it already. Haven't you scammed enough? You should have some money left over. You should have some money left over. And we were over in AT2 chats earlier, and at first I was like, oh, get her a lawyer. She doesn't need a lawyer. She need a good old psychiatrist. That's it. She need a good old psychiatrist in her life, okay? So bottom line, Jag is where she needs to be. Let me know. Are y'all enjoying the break from Jag? I know I am. Leave it in the comments. Put a 1 if you're enjoying the break. Put a 2 if you miss the drama. Okay? Because it's been quiet. People content drying up, chill. They don't even know what to do. They running in circles like they heads are cut off. Like they heads are cut off. So we're going to get into this pathetic mother who sat on Big O Live while her child was being terrorized by her boyfriend. I'm going to give a trigger warning, you guys. They don't show, but you just hear the sounds. And shout out to It's On Site for catching this footage.
Know each other because that's for the well-being of the children. So as far as him thinking that he can just take the kids and do whatever freak he want to do, no, you cannot. That's just not how it goes. The father definitely have rights like me, but they cannot, because I have rights as well. They can't just take the children out the state without notifying the courts, because they are not their children. Right now, the children don't belong to him or me. The children are wards of the state. Okay? Until they figure out what the custody arrangements is later on, if I can get my kids back into my sole custody. So as you see, the children belong to the state. All 7 of them belong to the state. The temporary guardianship that they have right now is because the state allowed them to do that. But just believe, if Cooper do not, with the court put in court orders that he have to meet up with the children, he will lose his guardianship. He have guardianship. Guardianship means he have parental sole vision over them. He was to take care of them, but they are still a ward of the state. Okay? So like I said, I talked to the kid's social worker, and she said she did confirm that Cooper, once they put into order, that he will have to bring the kids together. Okay, he have to bring them together. It's not about his bitterness towards me. It's about what is best for the children. So the more he try to fight me, the more he gonna get in trouble and wind up losing guardianship over those kids. Like I told you, you ain't gotta fight me, baby. He's still thinking he fighting me. You're not fighting the court. You're not fighting me. You're fighting the courts. The court have custody of those kids, not me. So while you're over here trying to swing on me, he gonna wind up swinging on hurting himself. And I guaranteed you, he gonna be talking about on live how he had to be made to bring all 3 of my children to see their siblings. Made to do it. So he needs to humble himself and recognize that it's not about me no more. It's about what the judge and the court say. Stop trying to fight me, because you're gonna hang yourself. You're going to hang yourself. Also, the social worker, that same social worker will be coming to my house. She coming next week on the 30th. She will be here, and she'll come here. So that's that.
I can't, Naughty Crew. I can't. She worried about all the wrong things. And
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
seriously, like, these are things that you should have in place. You talking about the social worker going to get everything you need. You should have already had everything them kids needed. Why the social work? Let me see what some of these comments say. I digress, guys. Hey, Shapey. She said, congratulations. I'm like a rainbow. I love to talk about everything from true crime to sweet love. Always here to support. Yeah, me too. It's sad, right? And she didn't say nothing about allowing that man to hit on her kid. Them kids better. I hope they do not send them kids back. I hope she don't get them back right away either. It's crazy. Definitely. All your kids is in the system. Child, please. And I bet you she get a check. And guess who pay her for her check? Us, our taxpayer money. Exactly, Niqua. You should have done already. You should have already done what you should have for the safety of those kids. Yeah. And it start by not letting nobody lay hands on them. Right. She is proud that the kids are the ward of the state. And she was really like, you not fighting me. You fighting the state. He should be fighting you for custody. But obviously, both of y'all are bad news. Yeah. We gonna get to some fun in a minute. Exactly. That's why I wanted to share with our Naughty Crew. This is the state of the young ladies nowadays because their priorities are all messed up. It's more important for them to be on live and have the latest wig or hairdo. And they're not taking care of their business, which is their children. Oh, Naughty Crew, Netflix suggestion. I saw it this morning. It's called The Sun. All star cast. Great, great movie. It deals with the aftermath of divorce. Okay. You had a family that was married, they had one child. The father decided to trade his wife in for a younger model. She ends up getting pregnant, and mom went through depression afterwards, and it affected the son. Then the son went through depression. It is so real. It's so good. The emotions that they bring across in this movie. Check it out. It's on Netflix. It's called The Sun. SON. Why you want to fight me? Oh, this one. I want to fight her too. I want to fight her too. All right, that's it for that topic. I hope she does not get those kids back. She needs to do a lot of work on herself. And look, I'm not going to say forever, not right now. She needs to do a little bit of work on herself or whatever, and work her way back to motherhood. It sounds like she's very misguided, and we don't know her background, but it looks like she needs some parenting classes. So up next, okay, this story is interesting. I don't know what's going on with the older men like Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. They like reproducing later in life. It's crazy. But actor Al Pacino is expecting his fourth child with his 29-year-old girlfriend, Noor Al-Fala. He's 82 years old. What do y'all think? Do you think that's selfish? Yay! Hey, thank you, AT2. I appreciate everyone joining. What do y'all think about Al Pacino being a father at 82? That is pushing it for me. That is pushing it for me. It's just like, what are you doing? But this seems to be the new thing. Remember Robert De Niro? He just announced that he had what, his 7th child? Right, Nico. I don't think it's fair for the children either. Oh, my stream is acting up. I don't think it's fair for the children, because is he really going to be around to see that child grow up? Shout out to Neighborhood Talks for dropping this article. My StreamYard is doing something quick, wacky. All right, so ain't nothing but number for actor Al Pacino, because he is still out here shooting up the club. He's expecting his 4th child with his girlfriend. I if anything, I think she should get married. Like, hey, said she said nasty. I know, I'm just kind of surprised. Like, cause you know how women go through menopause, right? But it don't seem like men, it seems like men's swimmers get a little stronger or whatever as they get older, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, but I think it's weird that like he's still reproducing children. Like, aren't all your kids? I wonder how old the rest of his kids are. Maybe he started late in life. All right, so up next, we knew Kim Zolciak and Corey Behrman, their divorce was gonna get nasty, okay? And Kim is very petty and spoiled and entitled, so I expected her to be petty like this. For the life of me, well, I do know why they staying in the house together, because they're broke. But shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for capturing this. So Corey Behrman called the police on his strange wife, Kim Zolciak, for refusing to leave their bathroom so he could take a shower. See, petty. This is going to become War of the Roses. I bet you it become like War of the Roses. Hey, cousin. Nasty Kim. Okay. This is just petty. And it's rumored on these streets that Kim has been begging for her job at Bravo back. Let me know. Do y'all want to see her back on Housewives? I don't. The only ones I want to kind of see is like Portia, Nene, a little bit. I don't know. I think they need to recast the whole Atlanta Housewives. Seriously. I'm just like bored. Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato. Let's see what this article is saying. Lord. Oh. So it's no secret, Kim Zolciak and Corey Behrman decided to call it quits when it comes to their marriage. And judging from the new details released leading up to their divorce, the marriage is done. So guys, like, Corey let their bank documents get leaked. That's all over the YouTube street. Kim has a real bad gambling problem, like real hefty gambling problem. Yes, they can scrap the whole entire crew for you, Niqua. I feel the same. I feel the same. All right, and you know, Croy filed for full custody of the kids. He wants to take possession of the marital home. I think he's trying to put Kim out on the streets, okay, where she belongs. So, according to documents obtained by Radar, Croy called the police on Kim days before both parties filed for divorce after 11 years of marriage. In the documents, it said Croy contacted law enforcement on May 2nd around 10:23 p.m. and was the first to speak with the police when they arrived to the house. Cops believed they were responding to a domestic dispute, but Croy let it be known that nothing physically had happened. The reason for the verbal dispute was reportedly caused by Kim refusing to leave the bathroom when Croy wanted to shower. So Kim claims Croy started shouting at her and telling her to leave their house. See, he want her out. Kim also claimed he would stand in the doorway and block her, and he allegedly tried to chest bumping her. So Croy has been adamant that nothing physical happened to date. So she was advised to call the police if any of those offenses or any other ones occurred. The report stated that nothing that she should go to a neighbor's house if any other situations like this happen. Kim told them she didn't want to get any outside parties involved due to their status. Police advised Kim to separate from Croy for the night so things wouldn't escalate. What are your thoughts, you guys? I think this is so petty. I think this is so petty. But I think Kim probably begging for Croy to stay with her. That's what I think is happening, and that's why she don't want to leave the house. But Kim, what happened to your brownstone that Big Papa bought you? She probably done gambled the deed away on that because she got a real bad habit. You know, I just hope like these two get a little bit more mature for the kids, okay? Because they do not need to see all this chaos. It's really going to affect them. That's why that movie The Son is a really good depiction of what goes down when children and families go through divorce. It's so petty. It is so petty. And this is my thing. That big old house, why isn't it another bathroom? Why are we fight you? That big old mansion, they gotta have another bathroom. Unless it don't work, I don't know. Because if they not paying the bills, they probably not fixing nothing. Who knows? But that house, I remember when they was recording. That house was huge. It was huge. I just hope one of them leave. But I don't think Croy want to uproot the kids, which is understandable. So Kim should just go. Kim should just go. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. So up next, let's get into Raven Simone. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. So Raven Simone revealed she made everyone she previously dated sign an NDA right before the naughty times. Let's check this out. So Simone was asked, it was a video of this. I don't have time to find it. She was asked when would she make people sign the NDA? And the childhood star replied saying, right before naughty time. No, I'm serious. Right before naughty time comes. Welcome to being a celebrity in Hollywood nowadays. She joked before adding, it's true. Though nowadays, hashtag real life, they change the dynamics of having an intimate relationship with somebody. I mean, protect yourself, child, because any and everybody trying to troll. You know, maybe they doing all of this to get a show, Niqua. What's whose status? Kim, they're in the process of a divorce. And they all are still under the same roof. You know, and I say to Raven Simone, protect your neck, girl, okay? Because any and everybody looking for something to run their mouth about out here in these streets. Anything for clout. We do anything for clout. We do anything for clout. Attention is the new currency, okay? Best believe that. Protect yourself. And even if you're not a celebrity, you should get people to sign an NDA if you ask me. Sin crazy. She said there's always some issue with the bathroom. I hear that too. I hear that too, Shayna. She got to protect herself. But guess what? You don't be hearing stuff about Raven Simone leaking out. You don't hear stuff leaking out about her. So lock and key, except for what's old boy named Orlando Brown. He be trying it. He always trying it. Let me see what's going on over here before we move on to our next story. I just think Kim being petty, and I don't think Kim thought Croy would leave her. I feel like Kim felt like she had Croy wrapped around her finger, and he was like, I think he started putting the kids first. Like you trying to run us in the mud, chick. Like your habits are getting out of control. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button. Up next, the next story I want to get into, reggae artist Vybz Kartel is really suffering with a major ailment. He could possibly lose his life. Oh, yes, Shabby. People get all weird, but I don't know. Croy appears to be a decent parent. If you say anything about a mother, father, people get in their feelings. No, I agree. He even adopted her two oldest. Corey always seemed kind of solid with me. I just always felt like his downfall was Kim. She toxic. She is toxic. She toxic. Look how she treated her own family. She cut them off because she thought she was a superstar and she thought the money was going to last forever. And welcome to the world of accountability, Kim Zolciak. All right, let's get into this Vybz Kartel story. I was shocked, and I love his music. I love reggae, period. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. So prayers up to Vybz Kartel, suffering from Graves' disease and heart condition, lawyer says. Wow.
That's right. We're learning that the king of dancehall is in ailing health. Fox 5's Lisa Evers spoke to his attorney and his family today. Lisa, what you're hearing is not good. What's the deal?
No, it is not, Stephen. Natasha's international music superstar Vybz Kartel continues his fight for freedom in the courts. He's facing an urgent new challenge, his health and very survival. I obtained a sworn medical affidavit where his private doctor notified authorities that his Graves' disease and heart condition are getting worse, and that if he does not get surgery soon, he could die.
Mr. Palmer's illness is actually life-threatening.
Adidja Palmer is known to millions of fans around the world as entertainer Vybz Kartel. For the last week, he's been in solitary lockdown 23 hours a day over an alleged cell phone infraction.
He's in a cell, and if you can picture a brick oven, because that's how those cells are built. The ventilation is next to none.
The man, widely considered to be the king of dancehall music, has been...
That's right. We're learning that the king of dancehall is in ailing health. Fox 5's Lisa Evers spoke.
Music has been behind bars in Jamaica since 2011 on a murder conviction. It's a crime he insists he did not commit and is appealing the conviction to the UK's highest court. Music has been behind bars in Jamaica since 2011 on a murder conviction. It's a crime he insists he did not commit and is appealing the conviction to the UK's highest court. Music.
Wow. Wow. Prayers go up to Vybz Kartel. Like, I really, really feel for him, but I did not know he was locked up behind an M-word. Oh my goodness. That's why we haven't heard music from him lately. I used to like his music though. I used to like his music. Well, prayers go out to him. Because if he in Jamaica in prison, his medical care is probably like really just basic. You know, overseas and stuff, when you go to other countries, their prisons is set up different. Wow. Well, I wish him the best of luck. Ooh. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you sharing my content. All right, people going crazy about Megan Thee Stallion and Party's breakup. All right, shout out to the Jasmine brand for capturing this footage. All right, so rumors after Meg is spotted at a wedding with professional soccer player Romelu Lukaku. So fans are going crazy, and she's like, there are more men discussing Megan and Party than women. Would you ninjas please go hunting or something? Party did everything right and still lost his chick to a ninja with more money. Wow, they harsh. Ninja said, I guess the party is over. I've seen more men tweet about Party and Meg than I've seen Bees tweet about it. Go make a parlay, OMG. Oh my God, just leave the girl alone. She allowed to date and do whatever she wants. So Ari Fletcher, she is a social media influencer. They had a show on BET. I don't think it's coming back, but it's called The Impact. That was the name of the show. And she baby mama to Yo Moneybag Yo or some mess or whatever. But she took to Twitter. And she said the internet is so sad. It's evil as F. It used to be so fun, a way to talk and connect with people, share funny moments and beautiful pictures. Now it's meant to tear us down, make fun of people, get people canceled, and destroy images. Y'all make up rumors and lies, talk about people you don't know, and putting your own insecurities off on people for a ha-ha moment. It's so ugly here. All right. So then people started responding. Somebody said, nah, Ari, don't act like you just the sweetest person on this app. Nah. And she responds, are you mentally okay? Let me tell you about this chick, okay? Because she lost a whole, thank you so much, Nana. Good evening to you. Hey, Latoya, what's going on? What's going on? This chick lost a whole Fenty deal because she went on a podcast and said she like her dude to kind of rough her up, DV style, and so she lost the Fenty deal. Okay, Rihanna, Chris Brown, girl, what are you doing? So what kills me? You're a social media influencer. This is what you do. You got to put content out there. People are always going to have something to say. It'd be these same ones that blow up and get money and get rich off the social media. And then they want to turn around and be like, oh, it's not fair. People are so mean and this and that. But you're not always nice, chick. You're not always nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. For sure. So we got into we went into deadbeat baby mama land today, okay? This chick right here stood by while her child was terrorized by her boyfriend, okay? And she did not feel the need to say something until he called her child the B word, the female dog. And all her kids got taken away. Thank God. All right? All right, it looks like Damson Idris and Lori Harvey was spotted at Beyonce's London concert. He better check to see who her daddy is before he get all roped up. Y'all heard that Lori Harvey probably sees because he got pregnant. She was conceived while he's married to his first wife. He always took care of her, paid her tuition, everything. Ain't no man just doing that for some child that's not theirs. I'm sorry. It's so true. Not every woman that has children should be mothers. It is so true. But Idris, he responded. He was telling fans to mind their business. So this is an up close. He's so handsome. And I love his accent. And so this is what he tweeted. He said, every day, chat, chat, chat. You people don't rest. Please, man, mind your business. And the fans responded, y'all want Damson and Lori to be unhappy so bad. Go touch grass today instead of the usual think pieces. This person say this is exactly how I feel. Look, let them be happy and date. All right. Let them be happy and date. That's what I said. Yes, they have been interesting. You've been watching Storm Monroe interviews or Yvette's Corner or Yvette's Closet, excuse me. Yeah. I think that's her biological father. He adopted all of them to camouflage the fact that that was his biological father, I feel. That's just my opinion. So Tyrese Gibson's ex is out here speaking about the scrutiny she gets, you know, from being with a celebrity. But before we get into that, I'm sorry, we still on Beyonce concert. Blue Ivy is out here getting trained. Okay, she been performing alongside her mom. So good for her. She's a star in training. Do you expect anything less? Her mother's Beyonce. Yeah, Storm. He did good. Really? It's possible. It's possible. It's just like the call. Look, you can run, but you can't hide. I think they going after some big wigs. Yes, pimped. Sam. It's so much going on about him. It's all over YouTube. It's all over YouTube. That's what it is. Pimping. And the people that at the top, they'll stop at nothing to keep their secrets hidden. So it's just so much going on, y'all. It's just so much going on. And you just have to be careful and pay attention. So Tyree's ex-wife Samantha Lee, she is speaking out. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for catching this. Let's see what she has to say.
Women be the hardest people on me. For real. Men, you know, yeah, men can be hard, whatever. But it's not like women. Women be the worst one. Oh, this, that, and the third. For things that I can't even control. I cannot control that I'm mixed. I had nothing to do with my birthing process. I had nothing to do with my mom and my dad getting together. Like, I had nothing to do with that. So, like, for you to hate on me for being mixed absolutely does not make sense. Like, all I've said is that, like, I'm white, black, and Hispanic. Well, you said you're Hispanic. Yeah, because I'm mixed with Hispanic. You have white in you. Yes, I have white in me too. I have black in me too. Look at my mom. You can't control these types of things. And it's not right that we do that. You know? That's all I'm saying. Because if a woman on here is beautiful, I'm gonna tell her she's beautiful. Women be the hardest people on me.
What do y'all think? Y'all think it's some truth to that? I think women are harsh critics. I do. A lot of the time. And I think a lot of it is out of jealousy. Haters. It's out of jealousy. Why is he going after her? Why are they going after her for that? Going after who, Nikwa? I agree with the status. Women can be the harshest critics. Like, see, I'm the type of person, like, I'm really not a hater. Like, I try to really uplift the people that are around me and things like that and be supportive. We could be, but I wanted to talk about it. You know, we all have our paths. It's hard enough. Yep, this is Tyree's ex. Why are we listening to her saying? She's right though. Women can be the harshest critics. Women can be the harshest critics. All right. So speaking of girl power, it looks like Lotto and Cardi B are teaming up for "Put It on the Floor" remix. The single she performed for Coachella that has gone viral on TikTok with everybody busting out of plastic bags. Shout out to the neighborhood talks.
Now I'm about to put it on the floor again. Remix this Friday. Rip her out the plastic. She been acting brand new. I put it on the floor. Now I'm about to put it on the floor again. Remix this Friday.
All right. So I hope they have a successful collaboration. This is what it's all about. But people are saying it's shady and they're trying to bring the whole Nicki Minaj versus Cardi beef into it. Because I believe Nicki Minaj is teaming up with Young Miami. I just wish the women just learn to work together, because there's enough. If they come together, imagine the type of music they would make. You know what I mean? But I wish them all the success. But Armand Wiggins, okay, Messy Armand, okay, he has something to say. He posted today, okay? He tweeted. He said, as long as Cardi put that ish on the MF floor, I'm all the way here for it. But let's be clear. In the words of AT2. We know the energy Lotto was on when creating this record. I don't F with Nicki and I don't F with Ice. That's right. It's Nicki and Ice Ice. So as long as we all not acting oblivious to what this looks like, I'm here for it. Put it on the floor and mean it. Exactly. I just hope this don't cause a whole bunch of Twitter wars and all like that. Yo, let your work speak for itself. Let your content speak for itself. The numbers won't lie in the end. Yes, uplift, not bring down. And now she speaks who? Said like, sit down, Miss Gibson. Thank you so much. Make sure you go over to Nana's corner and subscribe to her channel. She talks about some interesting topics. Look, I'm here for it. I'm here. She did good on Cardi. To me, did good on Glorilla's remix. So, maybe she's trying to do all these collabs so she could ramp up to the album. All right, up next. Let's get into Megan Thee Stallion. You know she still has that lawsuit with her record label. So Megan Thee Stallion says 1501 ENT purposely failed her by collaborating with Tory Lanez and Kelsey Harris on diss track. Demands Kelsey turn over all text messages that reference her name. Wow. This beef is ongoing. So Megan Thee Stallion and 5150 lawsuit is far from over. It's ongoing. And this, guys, this is why she's taking a break. Her business is all screwed up right now. I don't even think she can make an album if she want. She could, but I think she in one of them 360 deals where she don't really own her music. So she sued her record label 1501 Certified Entertainment for failing her as a record label. So Megan claims that the label has maliciously collaborated with the likes of Tory Lanez, who is currently convicted for propelling her and others to disparage her. And according to Radar Online, she is now calling her ex-best friend and her husband. Oh, that's her friend's husband. I'm like, she's not married. Darian Smith to the stand to help prove her claims. Darian is an executive of 1501. So Megan says the label purposely failed her by failing to promote her music. She believes the label even approved the diss track Kelsey wrote about her that said, "Shoulda knew I couldn't trust her. If I was the one with the papal, you would have heard about a M word." So yeah, Megan's not feeling that. She's asking the judge to call these two as witnesses. You know, from the trial, I always felt like it was a chance that her best friend Kelsey could have had it. But Tory was convicted, so I love me Scarlett. Yeah, I love me some Scarlett. I'm loving her glow up, and she an East Coast girl, so you know I gotta support her. I'm gonna try to get an interview with her. I'm watching her page to see when they announce like her shows and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to go out and support her. You know we be on the ground, Naughty Crew. We be on the ground. We be on the ground, okay? All right, the next story I want to get into is Jam Master Jay. A third man has been charged in his 2002 M word. Okay, because this was tragic. Like his life was taken. He was in the studio, and he was the nicest guy, but his son is trying to carry on his legacy. His son does do DJing and things like that. He used to be on Love and Hip Hop, but I just think he got really busy with the DJ. He was touring worldwide. Hey, Miss Bugs. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to monetization. It was heartbreaking, right? It was heartbreaking. So Jam Master Jay was born. Jason Mizell was the DJ for the legendary hip-hop group Run DMC, which also featured Joseph Run Simmons and Daryl DMC McDaniels. The trio rose to fame in the 80s and is credited as being one of the musical acts that helped bring in the golden age of hip-hop. Unfortunately, the Grammy-nominated group suffered a great loss on October 30th of 2022. So Master J was fatally papaled in New York City while in his recording studio. So it's been 2 decades since his unaliving, and Ronald Washington and Carl Jordan Jr. were indicted in August of 2020 for his death. So according to a news report, a third man was recently charged in the papaling of Jay. On Tuesday, May 30th, federal prosecutors in the Eastern District of New York filed a suspended indictment against 49-year-old Jay Bryan, who's reportedly already in federal custody for unrelated substance charges. So in a letter filed with the court yesterday, prosecutors claimed Bryant, alongside with Washington and Jordan, entered the building the evening the known DJ was unalive and basically papaled him. So it's reported that Bryant's DNA was recovered on a piece of clothing left behind at the scene. So let me see. His attorney is securing an indictment in a secret grand jury, applying an extremely low burden of proof is one thing. So you got to go out to the Jasmine brand to check out the full story. But I'm just finally glad, like, they're trying to get to the bottom of justice for Jam Master Jay. This case went on way too long. It was a mystery for so long. They had no clue. But as times went on and science developed and things like that, they were able to capture who did it. And this is why I think it's important for spaces like that you have cameras now. That you have cameras. But I'm just glad they're trying to get some resolve for the family, some justice. Because look at Shanquilla. I'm hopeful with the Shanquilla case. Like, everybody was all up in arms when the feds didn't charge. I think the feds did that on purpose because Mexico should have never let them out of the country. But I think the attorneys are doing what they have to do to make a pathway forward for justice. So they just have to get the FBI out the way so they can start the extradition process. So I'm hopeful in the Shanquilla Robinson case. Woo. All right, we got some new characters. I love if anybody knows me, I love Sisters. It's on BET. It's Tyler Perry's show. So they're announcing for season 6, they're introducing new character portrayed by Jason Weaver, who's a great actor. He's been acting forever. He goes back to Thea, I think, if that's the one I'm thinking of. So they're gearing up to hit the screen. Okay, it looks like it's starting today. It's starting tonight. Sisters, it's starting tonight. So I'll check it out. I'll let you know how he do. But I love this show. I love Sisters. I love all the Queen's men. I love them all. Also, I gave a Netflix suggestion earlier. The Sun. It is so good. No, I love Sisters. It's really come a long way, and I've been watching from the beginning. My favorite character is Danny. I love her. She's just so honest. She is so honest. So that's all the topics I have. We went through Deadbeat Baby Mama Land. Okay, we went over a few highlights. Idris and Lori Harvey are at the Beyonce concert, living their best life. Leave the people alone. They're just dating. Okay. We got an update on Jam Master Jay from Run DMC. They charged a third suspect. We got into an update on Megan Thee Stallion's court case with her record label. Yeah, and we got into Tyrese X, talking about how women are the harsher critics. We also reviewed Raven Simone, and she talked about why she makes anyone she's dating sign NDAs before they're intimate. We got into an update on Croy Bierman. Him and Kim are fighting over bathrooms in the mansion that they live in. Make it make sense, people. And Vybz Kartel, he is not doing well at all. He is suffering from inside of a Jamaican prison with Graves' disease and a heart condition. And we also got into 82-year-old Al Pacino expecting his fourth child with his 29-year-old girlfriend. Oh, and did y'all hear? Okay, so I didn't really do the Derek Jenks story because I kind of didn't have time to keep up with that stuff or whatever. But I had seen the story floating around and everything, and he's like a true narcissist. He cheated on her. She recently came out and had an interview, just kind of explaining her side. And I really believe like if he didn't file for divorce, she wouldn't have went anywhere or whatever. Well, now she is now promoting coaching classes. Shout out to On-Site for catching us. Profit from your pain. Okay. This is a whole scam, people. This is a whole scam. And I looked at the prices. It's called Infidelity Recovery Bootcamp One-on-One Coaching. Are you kidding me? First of all, why would I go to you for any advice? Oh, here it is, guys. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. 2 payments of $3,499. Have you lost your rabbit mind? Have you lost your rabbit mind? And then she have a recovery boot camp for, what's this, $1,000 basically. You might as well said $500, chick. And it's 40 days and nights of healing. Are you? Night crew, let me know if you going to her for some coaching. I know I'm not. I'm not. You was a whole fool all these years for this man. And he was doing all this stuff. Why would I go to you for advice? Oh, sorry, I wasn't sharing. Why would I go to you for advice? Look at this. It's ridiculous. She won $3,499. Like, what difference? Put the dollar on there, chick. This is a whole scam. This is a whole scam. She trying to make money off her pain when you should have been doing this all along. I swear to God, I'd rather go to the beauty parlor and get advice. I'd rather pay to get my hair done and sit there and talk to my beautician. I'm good off of her. I'm good. You was a whole fool for this man, and now you want me to take advice? Like, what makes you qualified? You know what I think it is? She got really good computer skills, and she know how to, make things look real professional. Heck yeah, I will give her free 99. Free 99. Heck, I think her whole interview was a setup for all it is. Wish you the best, sister, but I think you need some more healing before you start handing out advice and courses and stuff. Like, I'm going to need you to go get some deep therapy for yourself before you, because all you want to keep telling me is the Bible. Go look to your Bible, pray, 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 which I believe in praying, but that doesn't solve everything. You have to put some action. You have to do some work. Yeah, I saw these prices like, what? She done lost her rabbit mind. Thank you, guys. She done lost her rabbit mind. And let me tell y'all, anybody who sign up for these courses, stupid is as stupid as. And that's all I got to say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. That's like Cash App and Jag money for her commissary. It's crazy. I would never ever pay this amount of money for healing. Ma'am, I'd rather use my insurance. Get 10 free sessions. Yeah, I think that by a board certified psychiatrist, all right? Not some flunky who let her man run all over her and do whatever he wanted to do. Throw off her pH balance and everything. So, miss, have several seats. Good luck with that. But you know what? It's a sucker for everybody, right? It's a sucker for everybody. Well, I appreciate y'all joining me this evening for this quick live, this trending topic. It was so much fun. That's Derek Jenks' soon-to-be ex-wife. You know, the womanizer, the one who tried to come out with the same gaslighting, like he was relationship goals with his wife, and Tasha K busted all his mistresses. Like, all the mistresses came out. He was cheating on her like crazy. Ultimately, after he made a fool of her, he decided to leave her. The link for a member. Ooh. It should be, if you hit the Cash App, it should give you the Cash App symbol. It should give you, not the Cash App, the $sign symbol. It should give you the option to join from there. I appreciate all of y'all support. So beware. The scammers are real now. The scammers are at an all-time high. Clutch your purses, lady. All right, ladies, do your research. People is trying to come. Anybody could come up with a PowerPoint and say it's a program. Like, you're not telling me what about your program is worth $3,000, chick. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah. So please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button so that you can be notified when I update content to my channel. And to all my haters,
and I want to say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. So I'm going to come back tomorrow evening. And she want to teach us how to Dougie. I'm confused too, Stan. Like, why would I take advice from you? Because you went on somebody's couch telling your sob story, how you allowed your husband to use and abuse you and walk all over you, and you did nothing about it for years. You know what I respect? If she'll change the program, like how to be a good sister wife, how to survive polyamory, because that's exactly what she lived. She had sister wives. Whether she liked it or not, she had sister wives. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I need to eat me some dinner. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Get you a good night rest. Make sure you live, love, laugh. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.